The idea of someone using you in a relationship is hard for a lot of people to admit or accept because a lot of times when someone's going to use someone, they choose someone who's a really good person. A really good person believes that you're sincere. They look for the good in other people, and they're usually more humble. So they have a tendency to feel flattered and excited if someone even finds them interesting. If you're one of those people that you've lived a good life and you feel like you're a good person and you're just wondering now, like something sent a bad feeling to your stomach or to your heart that this wasn't right, and you're trying to discern, is this person really good for me, or is this person just like using me? Because when somebody really loves you, they want you to grow with them. They want you, they're okay with you changing. They're excited about what you're passionate about and following your dreams. They're not expecting to keep you in a tight little container that they can label. I've got some ways that you can go through and really do a self-check with yourself and see if this is where you're at, if this person really is in it for your good, or are they a user? The first one is, do you continually seek their approval? People who are trying to manipulate or control you, they have this thing. They'll compliment you on something you do, but then if it interacts or it goes against their schedule, let's say you're a really generous person, and with your generosity, you treat them to meals, you buy them different things, but when they see you being generous with other people or other causes, they have a problem with that. That's a person that's more than likely not in your best interest. That's a person that's probably using you because you're still seeking. So you start keeping that stuff to yourself, right? You start hiding all your good because you don't want to upset your partner. That's not good. You should never be worried about that. So that would be a red flag to me. Secondly, do you withhold personal achievements because you are afraid it'll threaten them? Now listen. Whatever you do, however far you achieve, I want you to be proud of that. And if your partner can't share that with you, if you have to worry or tiptoe because you're more successful than they are, then that person is not good enough for you. They are not your equal. They're going to be someone that's going to constantly limit you, make you feel bad about who you are, and bring you down. And it's especially lethal if you start withholding all your stuff, all the achievements you're making, because you don't want to upset the partner. Not a good thing. Thirdly, do you neglect activities that your partner disapproves of, but you jump into things that they're excited about and really go along with them, engage with them? That is someone, okay, now look at yourself and why would you do that? I mean, you have core values, you have things that are important to you. And if you're shelving those or putting those aside to please a partner and then to engage fully in what they want to do, what their life interest is about, you're codependent too. And that's not a good thing. It might feel like you're tight, might feel like you're close, but it's not going to make you close long term. And it's not healthy for you. You'll find yourself very soon living a very limited life. Does your partner's actions contradict what they do? That's a big red flag. You can forgive somebody once or twice for breaking a promise or telling you something they were going to do that you were excited about. But after a while, it gets old and you start thinking, this person just says stuff. Their word means nothing. And if their word means nothing in their actions following what they say, then why do I believe what they say toward me? Are they telling you they love you? What does that even mean? You've already proven that their actions aren't what their words say. So listen to yourself and think about that one clearly. Did your partner want to do everything or know everything about you at first, but now they're kind of indifferent? That's probably the first sign you see and the most clear. But what happens is we rationalize it. When somebody wants to know everything about you all like up front, they're gauging whether you fit in their criteria among their friends. They're actually saying, is this person good enough? Like, are they going to be good enough to take along to things? They're trying to decide that. Are they going to fit? Are you going to fit? And then all of a sudden they're not curious anymore. They're not curious because they have you labeled. And they're going to keep you there. They're not going to allow your growth and your change. They're not going to allow your disagreements, your sparring, and you're not going to say it because you're not going to want to upset them. Anytime you have to worry about what you say upsetting someone else, that is not a good sign. And so I would seriously consider this relationship gone. I would not live with this. If you're married to them, then it can be more difficult, and therapy would be a really good option for that. Hope this helps you.